Hi, I'm Chris with Verkerk's Urban Homesteading and Beekeeping, and today I have my swarm catching partner. Can you tell him who you are?
Braden.
Braden. All right, so we're headed out to another swarm. This time I wanted to record this because we are getting a swarm for Faucho-Matic off-grid. Yesterday I installed a nuke up at their place, and I hope that nuke is doing well up there. I think it's going to do perfect, but they said that they wanted to have 3 total hives, and she wanted to catch her own swarm up there by baiting one of the traps, and she wanted to try to get another swarm put into another hive. So they sent me home with a 10 frame deep box, and in hopes that I would catch a swarm in the next week, and lo and behold, the very next day, here we are on our way out to catch a swarm. Got a call about 20 minutes ago saying they had 2 big balls of bees in a tree, 2 separate, it sounded like. So it's possible that there's 2 separate swarms at the same location. I'm not going to say that that's common, but it does happen. As they develop in the hive, as they develop swarm cells, multiple queens can hatch out, and there can be multiple virgin queens within the hive, and if they don't get killed during the initial process of the first cell hatching out, they can certainly have a couple of a couple of virgin queens in there, or maybe the first queen is flying out on mating flights and another one hatches out, and for whatever reason they just decided they're going to swarm out. So the same hive can have multiple swarms. I'm not saying that's what's happening here, but we'll get out there and we'll see. But if there's 2 big clumps of bees, it's probably 2 separate swarms. So I'm prepared to catch both of them. So we'll give you an update once we get there. I'll show you what we're looking at, and hopefully we can show you how we can get them in the box. We'll see you in just a minute. All right, so we're out here at South Black Cat Road and got called for a swarm. This is a pretty good sized swarm. I would say it's about 1.5 times the size of a basketball. So this is pretty hefty. I'm gonna probably try to put it right here in this portable nuke box right here. And we'll see if I can't get this into an educational hive, top bar educational hive that I'm gonna use later on. That's a pretty good size. But not only do we have one one swarm, but if you follow me over here, we have 2 swarms. And here again, about a basketball size and a half swarm. I'm going to put this one into a deep 10 frame right there. And not 2, but 3 swarms at the same location within about 15 feet of each other. This one's a little bit smaller, but still will do great. This one's about the size of a football, maybe a little bit larger. We're going to start with this one and get it inside that nuke box right there. But wow, what a call. I've never had 3 swarms at one location before, so this is pretty cool. So we're going to get started, and I'll give you a follow-up video after we get all the work done. Alright, so here's just a follow-up, show you what we got going on. We got some swarming bees. I essentially just put this hive right underneath that branch and shook it into the box, put the lid on it, and it looks like they're taking beautifully to that box. 10 frame deep. Pretty large swarm of bees. In a moment I'll come back and I'll shake these down. Actually, let's see if I can't catch this on video right now. I'll just shake these down right in front of that hive entrance, and hopefully they'll find that smell. If nothing else, it just gets them flying in the air again, and hopefully they'll come right back down into the box. So that helped out a little bit. We'll just monitor that again and see if that needs to be done yet again. Come on over here. This is the smaller one that we got. I just cut the branch off of this one, put it on top of the box, let some of them get in the box, and then I shook the rest of them off. And as you can see, they're taken to this box beautifully as well. This is the smaller one, about a football size worth of swarm. Still have some bees flying around here trying to figure out what's going on. After a while they will calm down and get right into this box. And then lastly, the largest one that we had is over here. Unfortunately, all I had was another nuke box. I would have liked to put it in a deep, but you got to use what you got on hand. And they were right up here. As you can see, they're still trying to find that location. I did cut the branch out of there so that smell wasn't up there anymore. And then put them down into this box, shook them down in there. And as you can see, they also are taken beautifully to this box. I'm going to leave them here for a couple hours, let them calm down, let them find this new home, and then we'll be back out to pick them up and take them and put them in their rightful homes. Alright, so here's an update. We're back here to pick up the bees, and as you can see, they're not quite ready yet. It's about 7:45. We came out and there's still a bunch of bees on the outside. The lid was propped open a little bit just to give them some extra space to go in. So we went ahead and closed up the lid and kind of brushed most of them to the front, gave them a little bit of sugar water and lemongrass oil spray just to calm them down a little bit and let them know that this is home. And we'll come back after dark and hopefully they'll all be hived up inside and I can take them off. So I brought Nick out, and he's the one that's going to be receiving the bees. And we're going to box these up, and he's going to take them and put them up where we put the nuke in yesterday. What do you think about that?
That's a crap load of bees, man.
All right, you want to give us a plug for your channel?
Come check us out at Fauchomatic Off Grid.
Awesome. All right, we'll have a follow-up when they're all settled in at home in a couple of weeks.